And we're back to another episode of Life is Strange here in the For You Can Files. Alright, so before I was just sitting at under a tree reflecting on Max's little, lonely life. And before that, I went ahead and prevented a tragic event from happening by changing back time a bit. But now we're on our way to meet up with a friend of hers to, well, we're not going to go ahead and meet him just yet. We're about to go ahead and go to Max's dorm room to pick up a flash drive. And then meet up her friend who texted her earlier about this whole thing. But where is her dorm? Well, we'll get to that. I kind of want to talk to everybody else that's standing out here. And the reason why, and if you saw the last episode, you would know. But if you haven't, I went ahead and set off a fire alarm. Let's talk to the science teacher.
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition.
And what petition?
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security penitentiary.
Could have helped Rachel, but no. Let's see, David Madsen.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Native Americans? How about that? Let's go with this line of dialogue.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you
That's not what I
homework for
heard.
this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Hey, that was a good year. You know, that's when I was born. How about we go ahead and sign it, just to appease the science teacher and get a few brownie points.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
You see that to every student that signs your petition. And this action will have consequences. Man, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of this game. Alright. See what Hayden's all about. Hey Hayden, what's up?
There's Hayden and his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream.
Harem? It's only two girls. Come on now, you're just being a hater. A harem hater.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual.
Didn't
Hayden.
expect this voice to
It's
sound
a
like that.
skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
How about Nathan Prescott?
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
About the Vortex Club.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night. Then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Hang with the Vortex Club? I don't want to be that kind of person. I will just ask, about the offer.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
What about Rachel?
So you knew Rachel Amber.
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
So what happened to her?
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who...
She's a missing person, by the way.
trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel?
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
And she was in the Vortex Club?
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No, Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us, and I'll deny I ever said that.
Alright. I exhausted all my options, so we'll just talk later.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Yeah, you heard him. Get his chemical on.
Can't go that way.
Oh, come on. I want to see this big immersive world that's probably not there. Ooh, coins.
This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
Can I sit in the fountain and reflect on life too?
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why.
Alright then. Ah, the dormitories are this way. Let's talk with Stella first.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I expected her to sound a bit different. None of these voices are expecting. Well, they're not the voices I expected to hear in my head. He's aloof. I think so.
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Whoa, no. Bad touch.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
Whoa.
Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my
Spelled
type,
with a K.
but I heard insane stories about Rachel.
No, hold up. I want to know some more stuff too now. Come on.
I'd like to study this photo if you don't mind.
What photo? You're talking with... What's her face right now?
I'd like to study this photo if you don't mind.
Alright, fine. Just gonna end the conversation like that. Just getting all juicy. Like a peach. Okay. Okay, Evan. What are you all about?
think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Ooh, okay. I have no idea. Steve McCurry, Eugene Smith, Robert Capa, or Robert Doisneau. Nailed it. Let's go with this one.
Isn't it Robert Dorno?
Oh my. You can't even tell the difference between street photography and photojournalism. No portfolio peek for you.
Shit, I'll just look at it anyway then. How you like about that? What do you think about that?
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there.
Can I rewind time? Faster. There we go. Alright, I could have rewound the time to go ahead and talk with Stella again. Okay, I gotta remember that I have that, option available to me. Alright, let's speak again.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max.
Skip. Alright, it's not Robert Dunno. That's not how you're supposed to say it. Steve McCurry, Eugene Smith. Eugene Smith.
Gotta be Eugene Smith.
Well, they both were famous war photographer images, but you should know the difference. Good try. Wrong answer.
Man. Go again. Alright.
Hey, Evan.
Skip. Alright, I got a 50-50 chance. Steve McCurry, Robert Capa. Boom, 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 boom. Robert Capa.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
Nailed it.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a
Perusal.
privilege I grant to many.
Can you afford that word?
Honored, sir.
Huh. It's Rachel. This is it?
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
So, what was she like?
What was she like?
She was like mercurial. You know what that means.
No
Of
idea.
course I do, you snob. I know, I can be a little diva. What do you think happened to her?
Nothing.
Gotta
good,
remind
Max.
myself to look that up later.
Nothing good.
Mercurial. What is that thing? A drone?
Sorry. I have to get back to my portfolio.
No. I wanna know some more stuff. Alright. Speak.
Hi, Evan.
So, you were close.
You were close.
Like brother and sister in arms, she understood me, never judged me. I hated her Vortex Club clique, but she never acted like she cared. Her friends were her friends.
What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Oh, shoot, I just realized I was supposed to be on my way to the dorms, and I just spent most of my time just talking to all the other people here. Alright, but I promise that next time on the Freakin' Files, we will actually go ahead and go inside a dormitory to move the story along. Okay, so links are provided for you below to see all the other videos of the channel. And also at the top, there's a big old subscribe button. Why don't you just go ahead and click it if you haven't already. And you can use the buttons to the left and the right to navigate between previous episodes and future episodes of this Life is Strange series. Alright, so until next time, this is Freakin' signing off. And as always, keep on gaming. Os!